Yo, what's up guys, Nakama here, and we're back with more RWBY content. And today is going to be something very special, because we're not just going to be ranking RWBY characters. No, we're not doing that. We're going to be placing the characters in their appropriate political opinion. Yes. But I'm not going to do something like, oh, this guy's a conservative, this guy's a Republican. I mean, I know certain things about parties, but there are so many different reasons as to why certain characters would choose certain parties, so I don't want to do that. Instead, I'm just going to pick a specific political topic and then try to place these characters inside it. First topic is illegal immigration. I think this topic is really important. In regards to RWBY's universe, because events of Volume 8 are related to that. All the Atlas people were transported to Vacuo, Atlas and Metal people. If one of these characters were like a strong and political leader during that evacuation and the immigration, then what the decision they will do? That's an interesting choice. That's an interesting discussion, I think. I mean, if they can definitely afford it, I think Team RWBY, or like all of them, will do this. I mean, why some say like, oh, they need to take care of themselves, but no, I don't think that's the case. Maybe Osmond's probably here. Someone will probably kill all the immigrants. She thinks immigrants are annoying. I mean, maybe. I mean, it's either this or this for Salem. Maybe it's this. I mean, maybe it's both. If people don't want to be enslaved by Salem, then Salem just kills all of them. So I think it's either this. It doesn't really matter. I mean, Neo is not really going. I mean, I don't think Neo really gets off on slavery. Maybe she does. Maybe she just wants a cute little man to look after her after Roman passed away, but she's probably going to just kick them out. Yeah, Tyrion's just going to have a fun field day trying to kill them all. I don't know. If Watts had power, would Watts just enslave people? Yeah, maybe. He probably wouldn't just kill them outright. He probably would find a way to enslave them. Yeah, this tier was just made for Crow. I mean, Crow doesn't drink often these days, but, you know. Cinder, yeah, she's definitely going to enslave them. If she was the leader. Kill those who don't want to follow her, then just leave the rest. Very similar to Salem, but I think Cinder really gets off on being the leader and letting other people be her slave. Yeah, to subjugate what she's been on to. He's probably going to kick them out. Or maybe enslave them, maybe. If, you know, money's cut too short, you just kinda have to at least feed some of the slaves, right? So, Ironwood. Yeah, she thinks that they should build their own houses. She probably thinks that way. I mean, she probably might do this because she's definitely the most compassionate out of all the villains. But she thinks people should probably earn their own keeps. Yeah, I think Mercury might also do that. He might not just outright kick them out. He might say, oh, you build your own fucking houses, you know. I earned my title as the assassin, so why couldn't... And he probably will think that, oh, I earned this title of the political leader if he was like in charge of a country. So he probably will just say, oh, you built your own house, dumbass. Hazel will probably, I don't know. Yeah, he'll probably say, earn your own keep, boy. He's probably going to say, earn your own keep, boy. Penny, yeah, free housing. Winter probably will say, earn your own keep. Pyrrha, Nora, Ren, Oscar. Yeah, I was wondering, what would the Ironwood do? Because he might say something like this, but he also might even go something like this. But if it was the dire type, he might go this. I think the Salem situation kind of makes Ironwood look really bad, but in normal circumstances where a giant freaking whale isn't trying to kill like your entire nation's population, he probably will say something like this. You know, you build your own keep. You know, there's too many of you, blah blah blah, and I don't trust you. I mean, then again, he might also kick out the immigrants. Maybe. Maybe it's either this or this. Because yes, it's possible to just house all of his people, but I'm also kind of accounting a lot of the American situation, the American-Mexican situation when I'm creating this tier list. Because let's say there are homeless people in your country. There are definitely people who are homeless in your country, and there are a bunch of also illegal immigrants into your kingdom. And what do? Do you try to house all of them equally while disregarding your own country's people? So I think Ironwood is just going to be either this or this, especially if not all of his men are housed. So yeah, he's just going to say, "Oh, build your houses, fools." Ilya, probably the same. Adam will probably kill all the immigrants. He's super racist. Sienna's just gonna kick them out. I don't know. This grunt. Finally, I get to kill an immigrant. No, I don't know what this guy will say. He's probably going to kick them out or kill them. It's probably the same. Yeah, he'll probably try to house everyone. Gil will definitely try to house everyone. These two brothers, they're gonna kick them out or kill them if they have to. I'm really not sure how hard they go on the slavery though. But they also don't seem to be agreeing with Adam, so they might be a lot softer than Adam and just kick out the immigrants. Jax will definitely turn the profit out of the immigrants some way, shape or form. If there's any legal way for him to have slaves, he absolutely would. In fact, if nobody checks on him and doesn't like take away his powers, he absolutely would. Yeah, I'm just going to try to reason that this is what they will do if they had absolute power. All right. Okay, I think I have a really funny idea. Yeah, I think this is perfect. I'm sorry, these two are just not fit out to be leaders. I mean, I guess Clover can think for himself. It's just that when Ironwood orders him something, he just goes ballistic and completely ignores his own intelligence, I guess. Harry just can't think for herself. She just can't. She's either following Clover's orders or either following Ironwood's orders, following someone's orders. The job matters. Yeah, well, when you're the #1 leader, what would you do, huh? Yeah, she's probably can't think for herself. If Marrow's probably given to, yeah, he will try to house everyone. He's that kind of dork to try to do that. Vine is either this or this. Maybe this. He might be a little too cold to do this, to like house people directly. Elm will probably try, but yeah, I don't think unlike Harriet, she might be able to do a political job if she had the power to and make her own decisions. But she also might just go, "Oh, what will Ironwood do?" Yeah. RWBY will try to house everyone. Probably. I mean, she might also say this, but I don't think she's racist enough to say that. She's racist enough to say that, "Oh, I give free housing to my people, but you guys just build your own houses until you're kind of on your own." Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, he would probably try. Rain will probably like earn your keep. I mean, Rain might even kick him out, maybe, but like, she probably might say earn your keep. She'll probably kick out some of them, and then some of those desperate ones, she'll probably say earn your keep. Yeah. Whitley, I don't know. Whitley might say either one. Maybe this is the one thing he might say. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. A lot of good guys in RWBY, huh? I mean, to be fair, if you have certain ways to house them, you probably could. It's just that we're also talking about a bit of a dire situation where there's a bit of a housing crisis. Oh wait, I think I think quite a bit of these characters also might do something like that. He's probably going to do. Oscar! I mean, Oscar might do it. That's the thing. Like there are certain like idealists. Like Penny might not have the guts to actually steal from like other people. But if Ruby and Osmond, like people like them, will realize that there aren't any houses left, they're probably just going to try and steal the houses from the rich, with their political power to give it to the poor. Yeah, probably something like this. Penny won't probably can't do it. Maybe Jean will try to do it. I think Weiss is. Would Weiss do this? Because here's the thing. I mean, yes, I know that there's a very similar circumstance to in Volume 6 where Ruby stole an airship, and everyone else was probably going to do the same with it. I don't think it's the same situation, though. That's the question. I think this might be a decision that actually might split up Team Ruby. Because Yang might do it. Blake might do it. I think Weiss is the only rich folk here, so she might actually hesitate. It would be really funny if Weiss is the only dog who will be willing to have an idealistic idea. I think Penny is just too pure to steal. Maybe Nora will probably just steal. Ren might actually like try to reason things out. Pierre is too nice. I mean, these guys are too good of two shoes. Maybe Oscar can go either way. It's either this or this. There's no other option. Is it either trying to go house everyone in an impossible situation, and I don't know. By any means, using any legal means, he's probably trying to house everyone. Ruby might just steal the house. the others here might just steal houses from the rich and just give it to the poor, or maybe find some other way to like, if you don't house all these poor people, all these immigrants, you're going to lose your house. That's probably what these people will try to do. It's probably like that. Okay, Mary is definitely here. There's no way. There's no other way. It's probably going to be something like this. I think, yeah, these guys are kind of dorks, so they might be too soft to do anything. Yeah, I think this is way too accurate. Neptune's probably just gonna, yeah, he's probably going to, I'm going to be the cool guy to try and house everyone. He's not going to muddy his name by fighting with rich people. He definitely wouldn't. Glinda might actually steal from the rich. Yeah, I figure. Okay. I have another. Okay, Summer will probably also do the same thing as Ruby. Steal from the rich and give it to the poor. Full communist, man. I don't know. Would Coco steal from the rich? She also might have certain capitalistic ideals, but I don't know. She probably would. Michelle's sister's too old for this. Okay, yeah, I think this is the... Yeah, they probably just will like fix this problem on your own. I don't want to deal with this shit. I think the Malachite sisters might say something like that. They never really enjoy probably power, so yeah. I think Tauku's probably just going to make them a slave, probably, or kill them. It's either this or this, maybe slave. She was willing to make spare Maria, so what would the gods do? The freaking gods, I don't give a shit. I mean, okay, she will probably just kick out the immigrants. There's no other options. It's so obvious that this is the only thing that she will do, because a very similar situation did happen in Volume 6. Amber, I don't know. Tying will probably try to house everyone. Free housing. I think Karen will. What will Karen do? He'll bully the rich. I mean, if there was a choice to bully the rich, bully the immigrants, he probably would. I don't know what else he will do. Like, he'll probably just kick out the immigrants, maybe bully them. It's either this or this. Maybe it's probably... he got a little better, but he probably was just kicked them out. There's such... okay, Little will probably try to house everyone. Like, I won't steal from the rich, but I will still help you, da. Yeah. The curious cat will probably... free slaves. Drink with the immigrants, maybe. Yeah, he's probably the guy who would say, like, Ornia, keep. he did say that to basically to Cinder, and didn't like, yeah, like he could house Cinder. This guy could have easily housed Cinder if he wanted to, but you know, he was like, oh kid, you just live your own life, and I know, and just stay in your abusive family. I'm not going to take you up and adopt you. No, I'm not gonna do that. So this guy was probably going to say like, build your house. The prince, I don't know, free slaves, woo. Like, there are certain characters where I don't know what will do. I mean, in terms of the gods will just create new houses, so ranking them is kind of unfair. Okay, maybe this guy will probably like, ooh, free slaves. And this guy will probably be like, I don't know, try to... I don't know, he's probably not going to abuse his house. He's probably just going to like, build your own house, dudes. Yeah, he's gonna say that. What will John's sister do? Yeah, I mean, they went along with Team RWBY's plan. But they only did that because they really wanted to, and it was their idea, and they kind of understood it. But I think if they were in charge, I think, and they weren't influenced by other people, I think they will just try to house everyone. I don't think they will just like go after like, I want to steal from the rich. They're probably not going to do that. Yeah, it's probably like that. I'm sorry, Weiss. I think I'm really underestimating Weiss in some ways, because Weiss is also kind of a rich folk, and she probably sympathizes with the rich. But no. I'm kind of coping. She's definitely gonna do this because she got really mad towards the how Atlas people are rich and don't care about other people's problems. So I'm really underestimating Team RWBY Weiss here. So the entirety of Team RWBY is probably going to do that. Yeah, I really am wondering if there's any kind of political opinion that will like divide Team RWBY, because I don't think there is, especially in regards to this option. I think they're just going to try to do the obvious thing, which is to house the immigrants by forcing the rich to either house the immigrants, or they lose their house, or they're just going to straight up steal the house and give it to the immigrants if the rich people have too many houses. Yeah, they're probably going to do that. For support, yeah, he will probably like, oh, I'm going to house everyone. He's not gonna do shit. Okay, this guy's probably like kick out the immigrants. Oh, free teenagers to fuck. Yeah, he's probably going to say that. Yeah, like, oh, free slavery. Yeah, free slaves. Pretty obvious shit. What will Alex do? I don't know. I really don't know about Alex. Will probably just try to. She can't fight the rich on this. This is probably going to, like, even if you have sort of like totalitarian powers, you're probably going to meet with a lot of retaliation when fighting with the rich. The others don't matter. I think I just ranked the most important people.